Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement. It's Saturday morning as I record this. Had a chance to pick up a few records yesterday, and also a CD just came in the mail too. So I want to show you what I got. First of all, let's start with the CD. This is a band called The Chains. My good friend Marcia P. turned me on to this, and she bought the vinyl. Now, I went to look for the vinyl. It's impossible to find. This is a band out of Montreal. It's pure garage rock. Pretty jangly on the guitars, kind of a bluesy rock, roots rock feel to it. Just really good music is what it is. And I looked for the vinyl, couldn't find it. I went on Discogs, found the CD for $2.99 and $3.99 to ship. Or something. I think it cost me like $6 or $7 to get it here. So there's the cover, The Chains, on top of things. Now I understand these guys were actually spotlighted on Little Steven's Underground Garage. So that kind of tells you the kind of music it is. And very cool. Like I haven't listened to the CD. I just got it from the mailbox 5 minutes ago. But I did sample the album on Spotify and just loved it. So thanks, Marcia. I'm really looking forward to putting this on. I think they do a couple of covers on here too. Baby, What You Want Me to Do, Jimmy Reed song. Fortune Teller. One of the Nevilles wrote that, I think. So basically it's vocals, drums, bass, rhythm guitar, and lead guitar, a bit of organ, and some harmonica. It's just your typical garage band lineup and sound. So if you're interested, check out The Chains. I'm quite anxious to hear this. I think that album came out in 2003 or something like that. So it's been around a long time. Surprised they didn't make more. Vinyl. A Miles Davis album I did not own, even on CD, and I got a lot of Miles on CD. So I had a chance to pick this up yesterday for $27.99. Milestones. This is the quintet that recorded Kind of Blue. So look at that. You think banjo picks, it's for picking banjos, but no, they're for opening records. That's what they're for. So get yourself some banjo picks. See that? Okay, so Miles Davis. This one's on limited edition clear vinyl. Now, I'm not sure if I made the right choice here. There were two of them for the same price. One was a mono reissue of some kind. I don't know which one. These Miles Davis albums, it's hard to keep track of them. But anyway, I decided I wanted the stereo one, so I went with this. And so if anybody knows the difference in whether I should have bought a mono or not, clear vinyl. We'll get a chance to listen to it later and see how it is. But I've been looking for a issue of Milestones for a while. Tom Waits. They've reissued his Island Records releases, the stuff he did on Island from 85 to 93 or something like that. The first few were released yesterday, I believe. Rain Dogs, Swordfish Trombone, Frank's Wild Years. I'm not sure Foreign Affairs was released as well. Next week, the 6th of October, is Real Gone, I think, and Bone Machine. Now, the two I really wanted badly were Rain Dogs and Bone Machine, and they're the hardest ones to find. They're the hardest ones to afford, I should say. So, anyway, I picked up Rain Dogs, Now, if you follow the Steve Hoffman forums and you go on the thread discussing these albums, people are getting really upset about the quality of the pressings. From what I'm gathering, I'm just getting this from what I'm reading. If I'm wrong, please let me know. There was a Canadian pressing and a European pressing. The European pressing is getting slammed. It was pressed in this plant called GZ or G something or other. I'm going to see if I can figure out where my pressing is from. I'm hoping, being in Canada, it's a Canadian pressing. So Rain Dogs, newly remastered, audio sourced from original production master tape, restored album package, pressed on 180 gram vinyl. This has some of my favorite songs on it. Clap Hands is on here, which is good. Time is a great song. Oh, Downtown Train's a classic. I know my friend Marcia, who turned me on to the Chains. She did good there, but she's not a big fan of this album, but I think it's fantastic. Let me see if we can figure out what pressing I have. Lyrics on the gatefold. I can't tell. I'm going to have to do some digging on that and see, but I'm anxious to play it. But what I can tell you, it's heavy, it's flat, and I don't see any, like the complaints were a lot of dust from the, but this doesn't have a white inner sleeve. So I don't know where the dust would come from. Anyway, this looks like a really clean pressing to me, so I'm not concerned whatsoever. What's next? The other one I picked up, I couldn't find Frank's Wild Years. I know I can order it on Amazon, but the stores I went to didn't have it, which were Zap Records in Cobourg and Swordfish Trombones in Oshawa, Ontario. Swordfish Trombones, $34.95 Canadian. My banjo pick. Oh, made in Canada. That says right on it. Excellent. So, Swordfish Trombones is, I believe, Tom Waits' 8th studio album, and this is where his music took a big change in direction. His first 7 albums you could really define as singer-songwriter, piano-based music. This album is when he went weird and started to incorporate like banging on garbage cans and incorporate different sounds and things into his music. So it's a bit of a different listen, but I still love it. And I am, again, very impressed with the look of that. I mean, it looks fantastic. There's the album. My favorite songs on here would be 16 Shells from a 30-06. I like Shore Leave, which is kind of an instrumental track, if I remember. I haven't heard this album for a while. Yeah, so I am very interested in spinning these today. I will let you know on the sound quality, but I think they're going to be pretty good. That's it. I think I'm doing a live chat with Larry Graves this afternoon at 3 o'clock on Larry's channel, so please tune in for that. And thumbs, subscribe, and thank you very much.